Service over. 13-9.
So still that 4-point gap exists. Indonesia on serve.
Service over. 10.
There's a lot of aggression in that shot from Isara. Maybe a bit of frustration that they've just let Indonesia get themselves slightly ahead. It came off. Alfian.
Service over.
Service too long.
14-10.
Well judged by Ardianto. So 14-10 Indonesia lead. 1-1 in this second match.
15-10. Service over. 11-15. Change the shuttle.
So Thailand getting themselves a point back. The gap's down to 3. Alfian just wide with that return.
13-15. Service over. 16-13. Change shuttle.
วางไงยิงเข้าหน้าปีไว้ต้องยิงนะ
Play.
No, Alfian on the ground this time, but nothing he could do to keep that shuttle in play.
16.
So 16-14, Indonesia 2-point lead now. It's the deciding game in this match, don't forget.
Thank you.
It was just in. Well, it's been called out. I thought that was just inside the baseline.
It's over. 17-14.
Well, it's a bit unfortunate there, Isara. It's very quick, of course. Sometimes difficult to tell from the camera angle. That's why we have line judges looking directly along the line. Far better view than we've got of those sort of decisions. There's that aggression from Isara once again. Wins another point for Thailand.
17. Change shuttle.
Really generates some power with those smashes. Ardianto unable to adjust his racket.
Out. Service over. 18.
No time to serve a fault either. That's too long. So Indonesia
19.
2 points away from victory now. 19-15 they lead. Won the opening singles with Jonathan Christie. So this would put them into a 2-0 lead with Anthony Ginting up next against Sithakorn Thomasin. That's another great smash from Isara. He really does come up with the big points when he needs to for Thailand.
Service over 16-19. Service over 20, match point 16.
So match point to Indonesia. Alfian and Adianto have had to work hard for this. But Isara's not finished yet. Great shot once again.
Service over 17-20.
And there it is, the winning point, 21-17. Indonesia take the doubles, but it's been a very entertaining game. Credit to Isara and Jongjit for some fantastic moments.
Thank you.
Hard fought, hard earned, and victory to Indonesia. They lead by 2
Match won by
games to
Indonesia.
love now in the semi-final.
22, 21-19, 21-17. Thank you.
So confirmation of the match score, 22-20, 19-21, 21-17 in favour of Indonesia.
Indonesia and Thailand.
And so we'll now have another singles match.
2 matches to love. Isara and Manipong.
We'll look back at some of the highlights from that entertaining doubles game.
1. Over 6. Bodin, Jongjit.
Much better second game from Thailand, having fallen behind.
$80.
So the win for Indonesia.
Ladies and gentlemen, on court number 1, men's team tie between Indonesia and Thailand. Second men's singles. Indonesia represented by Anthony Sinisuka Genting. Thailand represented by Sithakorn Thomasin.
So this should be
Umpire,
another good game as well.
Dong Yu Chen, Malaysia. Service judge, Brang Mai, Myanmar.
So Anthony Ginting, number 8 in the world, against the number 25, Sithikorn Tamasin. Indonesia need one more match, one more game rather, to win the match. Only played once before these two. Anthony Ginting came out on top in that one. It was a little earlier on this year in the Daihatsu Yonex Japan Open. 22-20, 17-21, 6-21 after going down to the opening game in that one. Tamasin won the men's singles at the 2012 Singapore International when he was 17. Chung Yu Chin from Malaysia is our chair umpire. Brang Mai from Myanmar is the service judge. Did win on the BWF circuit this year.
Ready to play.
Sithikorn Tamasin won the Macau Open. So it will be Thailand to serve first.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ginting along
on
with
my right,
Jonathan Christie, who we saw earlier on, won't be playing in the individuals, off to compete
Ginting.
in the season-ending BWF finals in Guangzhou.
Thailand, represented by Sithikorn Tamasin. Thailand to serve. Love all. Play.
A good early point won by Thailand.
One. Love.
Just to use a little bit of confidence. And it's out.
2. Love. Service off.
Just long, so Indonesia with their
One,
first points on the
two.
board.
Two. All. Three, two. 4-2.
And that's again from Tamasin.
Service over. 3-4.
Good winner from Tamasin. Winners of the semi-final here. We'll play the winners of the semi-final currently going on court 2. Malaysia against Singapore.
Pot. Service all. 5-4. Good off.
That was a good smash. He had to backtrack it a little bit to get that. Jinting.
Play.
Well, good play again. Jinting just getting Tamasin out of position.
Seven, 4. Eight, 4. Good over. Service all. 5, 8.
Just the right side of the net. Oh. 8-5 Indonesia lead. Thailand have the serve.
Service off. 9, 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, men's team time result on court number 2 between Singapore and Malaysia. Malaysia wins 3 matches to 1.
10, 5.
So Thomasin into the net, just asking for a bit of mopping up to be done, I think.
Anthony.
Looks like the game on the other court has just concluded, by the way. Malaysia beating Singapore by 3 matches to love. So Malaysia into the final to play the winners of this. Indonesia 2 matches up in this one. So Thomasin has to win to take us to the second doubles match.
Play.
Well judged by
11,
Ginting.
5. In double.
Ginting rather. So 11-5, the interval points in game 1. Indonesia with a good advantage. Ginting has the same coach as Jonathan Christie, Hendry Saputraho. Just seeing there coming on and giving a few words to his player.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So Thailand need to get themselves back into this one.
Eleven, 5. Play. Service off. 6,
So 1 point
11.
pull back. Oh, once again the ball just so the
11.
shuttle so close to the net.
Beautiful. Okay, thank you.
So Indonesia leading 11-7 in this opening game.
Play. Court. 8, 11. Nine, 11.
Well, he started to eat into the lead now. Thomasin. Part of the men's team that
Service over. 12-9.
won bronze at the Serdeman Cup in 2019, a little earlier on this year. Asian Junior Champion, bronze medal winner in the boys singles as well, Tamasin. Hasn't played in the SEA Games before.
Thirteen, 9.
All about margin sometimes. Another inch and that's over the net. Oh, wrong-footed Tamasin completely.
14,
A little
9.
bit slippery, I think, the court that side. Jinting wins the point. I think he wants a bit of mopping up done as well in his own half of the court. He's the second most bought in Indonesia after football, badminton. Recently lost one of its greats, Johan Wahyudi, a double special. He and Jun Jun were the players to win 1977, really putting them on the map in terms of badminton. Jinting and Christie, the new kids on the block.
Play. Service over. Okay, what's in? Ten, 14.
So Indonesia edging towards that 21-point target. Well, once again, they're very close to the net, and that's when it becomes difficult.
11,
Racket's not allowed to
14.
touch the net, of course, so you've got to be a little bit careful.
Okay, thank you. Service all. 15-11.
So Indonesia with a 4-point lead.
Okay, thank you.
But Tamasin has some work to do still. 16-11. Indonesia in front in the first game in this third match. A good shot by Jinting.
Okay, thank you.
Cross court once again, just catching Tamasin slightly out of position. So 17-11.
17-11. Service all. 12-17.
Just in.
Service all.
Clever shot from Jinting.
18-12.
Just a punch almost into that corner. That's better from Tamasin.
Service all.
Initial shot just pulled Jinting out of position on court, allowing the cross-court winner.
Pop. Service all.
Another great shot
13.
from Jinting. Plenty of power generated.
Okay, thank you.
And a good shot, Tamasin.
Service all. 14-19.
So just 2 points needed for Indonesia. Thailand have the serve back though.
Service all. 20. Game point. 14. Game.
So game to Indonesia, the opening game
First game
of the
won
match,
by
a match that
Indonesia,
Thailand have to win
14.
21-14. Anthony Ginting, as you say, one of those promising youngsters coming through the system in Indonesia. Already very prominent on the BWF tour. Tamasin was just outmanoeuvred at times by Ginting, who played some very clever shots. So Tamasin has to take this second game to take us to a decider to keep Thailand in the competition. Reminder, Malaysia have beaten Singapore, so the winners will play Malaysia in Wednesday's final.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So a few words from the respective coaches. And Anthony Ginting, first man to appear back on court. Lost in the final
Second
in
game.
Hong Kong a couple of weeks
Love
ago.
all.
Reached the semi-finals
Play.
at the Yonex French Open in October. Also lost in the final of the Victor China Open as well. He's had a really good season, hasn't quite managed to get the wins he would have liked. Those 4 runners-up spots this year. 2 wins last year on tour, China Open and the Indonesia Masters. Tamasin just losing his footing, bit of pressure on his ankle. Another slip.
Service over. 1. Love. Service over. 1 all. Service all. 2, 1. 3-1. Service over. 2-3.
It was close at the start of this second game. So Thailand know they have to win this one.
Service over. 4-2. Bị đối. Service over. 3-4. Four off.
That's a good mini battle back from Thailand.
Five, 4. Service over. 5 off. Yep.
Thomas in with the error. Fairly simple point handed to Indonesia.
6-5. Seven, 5.
So Jinting just giving himself a couple of point cushion again.
Okay, thank you.
Indonesia leading 2-0 in the semi-final. Both previous matches have gone to 3 sets so far.
Play. Service over. 6-7.
Thomasin making a fight of it. Indonesia only winning a couple of points on their serve. It's long.
7-all.
A good smash by Jinting. Very difficult
Service
for
off.
Thomasin to try and return that one.
8-7. Service all. 8-all. Service all. 9-8. Quit all.
Just wide again from Jinting.
Service all. 9-all. Service all. 10-9. Eleven, 9. Interval.
So Indonesia leading, as they did in the first game at the interval. 10 points away from victory and 10 points away from putting their side, or his team rather, into the semi-final.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1.
He's already seen one of his
20
players take an early point. Jonathan Christie, seems a long time ago since he won that opening point against Kantafon Wangchuren.
Yes, it comes.
Quite interestingly, Jinting met his, well, he's now his friend and roommate, Jonathan Christie. They met in the final of the Korean Open in 2017, when Jinting came out winner.
11.
It was his
9.
first title on the BWF
Play.
tour. Here he's bidding to put his team and his country into the final. Too long.
Service all. 10, 11. Court.
Oh, Thomasin just apologises for the shuttle as it hit the ankle of Jinting. Did well to recover from that, Jinting, having lost his footing.
Thank you. Eleven. All.
Just long.
Service all. 12. 11. Thirteen, 11.
So the 2-point gap opens up once again for Indonesia. Another smash winner. (13-11) they lead in this third game. That second game, rather.
14, 11.
In the third match, should I say.
Fifteen, 11.
Now couldn't adjust his position. Thomas in that time. Jinting with another good winner.
16.
Just opening
11.
up a bit of a gap now. And just taking control of the match. Again, Tamasin just wrong-footed. Long again.
17.
So Indonesia
11.
edging towards a place in the final. Jinting
Service
can't
all.
capitalise and keep his
12.
little run going.
17.
It's out again.
Service all.
So the service for Thailand didn't
18.
last too long.
12.
Indonesia with a 6-point lead. Now 3 more points needed for a place in the final to play Malaysia.
Nineteen, 12.
A good winner from Tamasin. Can he mount a bit of a fight back here to keep Thailand in this? Once again, just a brief hold-up while the court is mopped.
Service all. 13, 19.
So Thailand with the serve back. Oh, another great smash to give match points.
Service all.
He has played well, Jinting. Thomasin really has had no answer to some of his aggressive play. And that sets up a place in the
20.
final now for Indonesia.
Match point 13.
That is the winning point. Indonesia win the match 21-13. A brave effort from Sithikun Tamasin, but it's another victory for Indonesia, who a disappointing way for Tamasin to concede the final point, but going out long. And Thailand will have to be settled once again for a bronze medal.
Indonesia wins 3 matches to none. Well, there you have it.
Confirmation.